to PC Outdoors. It's day one of Waurika.
And I got a poop.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to PC Outdoors, and today we're making a cubby set right on the back of a beaver lodge. We're just gonna start off. We're using a Duke 650 today because it's the pretty much the trap that I got with the biggest pan, besides an expanded pan, but I don't like them. Go ahead and start digging our bed. We already made the cubby off camera. Nice dry dirt to work with. These cubbies, they work good for cats. They're just really time consuming. So today we kind of get to experiment with sets that we normally wouldn't because we're on such good land. But right there's a good bed. I'm just gonna make me a little area where I can bury my chain. We got this on a drag that's going to the beaver dam, actually. Not dam. What am I saying? Beaver lodge. So we're gonna go ahead and night latch the trap, which is getting the pan in position to fire. We're gonna do that. And I don't really have anything for pan cover, but it should be okay. Just sort of filling this bed in. We're gonna go ahead and now for cats it's not as important as it is for coyotes, but doing that. Now we're gonna cover up the trap. Just gonna sift over it just one last time. Y'all can see it's nice and pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. For cat or for coyotes you wouldn't want to do this, but for cats it doesn't really matter all that much. You just gotta tell them where to step. Make sort of a runway for them to come in. Right here. You just want to go ahead and show them that cubby kind of pan out. See, it's not guarded off back there, but back there's where the lodge is. And we are pretty much, it's just about good. And now we're gonna start with our tape right here. Got this goose wing. Now this isn't legal in every state, so make sure you check your laws, but we're gonna start off with this tape. We're just gonna run it around a few times. Then we're gonna go above the set. Go around a few times. And that's your flagging. That'll catch the wind, and if they're running down these roads, because it's actually, we're trapping in a campsite, they'll see this and they'll come over here and investigate, and then they'll see our cubby, and cats are super curious. That's why they say curiosity kills the cat. And we're also going to fluff this whole thing up with feathers and everything else. But we got the head of the goose right here, a little graphic, but take it. Take it and just have him looking right back at him. And we've got we will take a little bit of, we got all these different options and I don't know what to use. We've got some Whisker Twister by Billingsley, which is basically just a whole bunch of castor and some other beautiful stuff that makes cats fall in love. But we'll take it, cover up the stick with it, and just stick it right in the ground back there. And then we'll take a little bit of Trapper's Cologne, which is a lot of skunk, and just a tiny bit up high. I'll just rub that on there and then stick that in the back. And then the only other lure we're going to add is going to be some sort of bobcat gland, which is going to be lure. I guess we'll use some of this cat collector for cats. Yep, that is gland. And take one of these sticks. And put some, we'll just kind of rub it up here. And last year we were trapping over in here whenever it was dry, and I had a cat miss me about that much. So hopefully we can catch him this year. And we're gonna take these feathers and we're gonna throw it back there. Throw some over here, some right there. Gotta cover up this chain just a little bit more. Yeah, and Cliff's over there setting a cage. These are the tail feathers of the goose. We're gonna stick that right there, over there, right there. Just tuck them in all these sorts of different places. Just all this is just to keep their attention here, because they've got all these deer out here. There's literally hundreds of deer just running around, and we just want them to have something that they're focused on more than those deer. And we'll finish it off with some urine on the sides and in the back, and that's the finished set right there, y'all. With a Duke 650, Whisker Twister, cat cologne, or not cat cologne, Trapper's Cologne, and cat collector, all by, well, one of them's by Billingsley, the other one's by Predator Control Group. But right there. That beaver lodge is back there. I hope we catch one.